Company in Westchester, California. And we're with Gus Kazemi, and Gus is going to tell us all about how he got started with his business. How are you today, Gus?
Very well, dear. Thank you.
Wonderful. Well, thank you for joining me today.
You're welcome.
And okay, now let's start from the beginning. Now, how long have you been in business?
I've been in business for myself since 1987.
1987. Okay.
It's about 20 years now.
What made you decide to go into the coffee shop business?
You know, working in restaurants, in different type of restaurants, I figured that I'm more of a breakfast or morning person, and I did not really enjoy working late nights.
Yeah.
So while I was bartending during the lunch hours, before that I used to hang out at this breakfast place in downtown Denver. And I got interested in the concept because I noticed they're open from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Okay.
And I guess they were a ski bum, so they would go to the mountains and ski in the afternoon.
All right.
But I liked the concept, and the more I stayed in the restaurant business, the more I got interested in that hours. And finally in '87 I opened my own coffee shop called Breakfast Club.
Okay, Breakfast
That was my
Club.
first restaurant in it was a big movie at the time, so I picked up the name and called it
Oh, Breakfast Club. Oh,
Yes.
yeah, I remember that.
When I started working for myself, I was in a tough situation because didn't have a lot of money
Yeah.
to start. Only had about $10,000, I believe, at the time, which I invested $8,000 into purchasing this unsuccessful restaurant.
Okay.
And,
okay. Now you're still in Denver, is that correct?
I'm still in Denver.
Okay.
And I only had a couple of $1,000s to back me up, but what I had was my experience as working in a restaurant.
Yes.
And understanding that this is the hard business.
Absolutely.
And didn't go into it because I wanted to make a lot of money. Went into it because I wanted to make a job for myself.
Okay. Okay. And you said a couple of things there. One is that you had already had experience, and
Exactly.
that's one thing that we want to, talk to our viewers about. When you're getting ready to start your own coffee shop or any type of business, then you really need the experience. Or if you don't have the experience, then you actually need someone that has had the experience to help you along the way so that you can be successful. The other thing you mentioned was the cost. So now when you came to California and then you decided to open up this business, the coffee company, then do you recall how much money it cost you at that time?
It costed basically, the restaurant was for sale at the time. It was a 30-seat restaurant.
Uh-huh.
They were doing about $25,000 gross a month,
Okay.
which was pretty decent amount back in 1992. The startup was, the asking price for the business was $75,000. If you're talking about pricing a business, let's say there's a restaurant that sells $10,000 and a net profit. The net profit at that restaurant is $2,000 a month.
Okay.
I'm keeping
That's
it at
pocket
10,000.
money.
Yeah.
Okay.
I keep it at 10,000 so it'd be easy. I can go to $100,000 who makes 20,000. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Let's say gross sales. The bottom line of the cash register is $10,000 a month. They prove to you, basically giving you all the cost, labor, equipment, ingredients, maintenance, everything. Basically, you get a list from any seller that some sort of accounting of the whole restaurant, and the bottom line says, I, the owner, profit $2,000 after all the taxes, everything paid, $2,000.
Okay.
Now, $2,000 profit for a year is $24,000.
Yes.
So that's how basically the agents go and price a restaurant based on the profit, not about how much they sell. They might gross
Gotcha.
$1 million
Okay.
and they're losing 1.25. So it doesn't really matter what they sell.
Okay.
What it matters is how much profit they make. So
Okay,
if you are
gotcha.
making $2,000 a month, if the restaurant is making $2,000 profit a month, and it's a $24,000 net profit a year, then the agents go and price that restaurant. For example, if the $2,000 net profit is for a restaurant that does breakfast and lunch, the average price of that restaurant is usually 2.5 to 4 times. So
Okay. I gotcha.
remember that.
Okay.
4 times $24,000 is $96,000, I
Yes.
believe.
Yeah.
So,
All
but
right.
but if you are a breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and you're making $2,000 net profit, then the multiple number drops down. So, if you're
Okay.
making $2,000, you have to be open all this time, to put a lot of work in it. So,
all right.
multiplier would become 1.5 times.
Okay, all right, Gus, hold on one second. We are going to take a break. We're going to go to commercial, and then when we come back, we're going to talk more with Gus about the coffee company. So if you're looking to start a small business and it's a coffee company or a coffee shop, coffee company is Gus, but if you're looking to start a coffee shop, then come right back.